Welcome back, YouTubers. Well, today, another project. I'm out here in the little cabin, insulating and running some electrical wiring, and just had a short little trick I wanted to show you guys. When you're sealing gaps, like right in here, with foil, it's aluminum foil tape. I wanted to show you a trick on how to get a good even contact and how to save your fingers from getting sliced up by this stuff, because it gives you what is like paper cuts from hell if you're not careful. Anyway, I've already done this section here. I'm going to do this section right here. So I'll stick this tape up and then I'll bring you up close so that you can see what I'm doing in order to get this stuck on there good. So first, I'm going to roll out quite a bit so that I can move it around in order to position it correctly. And I'm going into a corner, and so you have to work the stuff up into the corner. And if you can see right here, this tape is bowing down, so if I push that in, that's not going to be correct. So you have to actually kind of work it as you go along and get it up in there partially when you're putting it into a corner. And it doesn't have to be real neat at this stage, because the trick I'm going to show you will fix all the little crinkles and problems and everything. So I've got it up in there fairly well, and you know, I'm pushing and then sliding my hand along, because like I said, if you slide your hand along it, it'll cut you open. So I've got that up in there. Now, the trick, a lumber pencil works really well. And the reason is, it's got a fairly sharp edge. I've worn this one down, but it's got a fairly sharp edge with rounded corners. You can use a piece of wood, you can use a piece of plastic, and but I'll show you what this does. So let's get over here a little closer, and I will show you what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to go up in here, and I'm going to push toward the board and up into the corner, and then I'm just going to drag it along, and you can see the lines where it is actually putting force on this tape. And if your pencil or stick or whatever isn't wide enough to do the tape all at once, you come back and you do another pass to get the rest of it. And you always want to drag away from the tip of your tool, whatever you're using. Don't push forward, because it'll grab and it'll tear this aluminum tape. When you get over in a section like over here, of course there's nothing behind this right here, so that's kind of just work that back. But when you get over in a section right here, you want to start from the edge and you want to pull it back. Okay, and then when you get up in this part of the corner, you turn the pencil the other way, and that way you've got a flat area to smooth along that surface, but also your rounded part is pushing into this corner. So now you're pushing up and in, and that smooths that all out, gives you real good contact. And you can see where I've done the others, and that will work way better than getting your finger up in there. You can't get your finger up in there that far, and if, like I said, if you're doing that and that rolls down, it will cut you. Trust me, I know. So anyway, if you've ever done foil work, like stained glass or just foil work in art class, you already know where we're going with this. But that's just a simple little hack. You know, I've sealed, basically, I've had to build up, like this is two studs, so I've sealed down the crack down the center, and you know, it's just one of the steps in this process that I'm doing where I'm building this kitchen into this tiny house. But there it is. And like I said, you get a real good contact with everything. And it's if you do happen to tear, it's no big deal. Just go ahead and smooth it all out. Get you another piece of tape, put right over the top of it. But this is aluminum duct tape. It's not what everybody else considers duct tape. This is actual aluminum. It's foil. It's like heavy-duty aluminum foil with adhesive. Now, some of this tape was whiter, like this tape here was whiter, and it comes with a wax paper backing. And so as you put it on, you just peel that backing off. But it's actually not as heavy as this stuff here. So it smooths out easier. This stuff here, you have to kind of work it. Anyway, that's my tip for today. I know it's been a while since I posted anything, and I thought, well, this is one of those little things that is easy to do if you know how to do it, but it's one of those tricks that I've learned over the years. So thanks for watching. Hopes that saves you from bleeding a little bit. See you later, guys.